First things first, gold medals, finish line tape when we landed on the moon the first time, first base, first night, Colin first in Dunst. Okay, now we're all done. Let the wheezing begin. In the comments, Quasier3 writes, where's the coffee? Well, Quaz, it's right here, and it's in me, for now. How long before coffee breaks down and ceases to be coffee and just becomes me? Or my poop and pee? Tweedle tweedle dee. Coffee, poop, pee, and me. A poem by Craig Benzine. Drew the Duke writes, damn it, Craig, no to the skinny jeans. No. 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 You're welcome, Drew. Callan Webster writes, what? Callan Webster writes, what? I said Callan Webster writes. What? I said Callan Webster. Shakespeare writes, could you do an impression of a horse's impression of Charlie Sheen? I'm winning. Holy shit, I'm a talking horse. I should have a f***ing TV show, but it better be on HBO because I like to swear a lot. And I'm nude. Oh, the sun is now in the corner of the window. You know what that means. It's challenge time. Boing. Today's challenge. How far up can you look? All the way up. And now it's time for the news. Now it's time for the news. In science news, they discovered Pluto has ice-spewing volcanoes. Sounds like my mother-in-law. That doesn't make any sense, but I'm married now, so I can say things like that. Love you, mother-in-law. In entertainment news, Star Wars: The Force Awakens. I can't see anything more important to say than that. In sports news, some teams lost, some teams won. Some teams are preparing to win, but will eventually lose again. No sense in getting worked up about it. And in politics, New York Magazine conducted a poll asking if you could go back and kill baby Hitler, would you do it? Turns out most people said they would. Jeb Bush, when asked by the Huffington Post, said, hell yeah, I would. You gotta step it up, man. Here's the thing, beard lovers. I have thought short and soft about this. First of all, whenever I hear this question, one of my answers is, why does it have to be killing? You could take the baby, put him in a different place so that he's raised differently, or take the baby with you to present day and raise him yourself. But who wants to raise a baby these days, you know? Come on, I gotta be on Twitter and play Fallout 4. Personally, I go further into the future, grab teenage Hitler and bring him back and have him edit my videos. Why do we always gotta go right to baby murder? Baby murder should always be a last resort. Quote me on that. Another thing, there are people who theorize that if you simply kill baby Hitler, it's not going to change anything. The socio-political situation of the world does not change, and someone else will inevitably rise to power and lead to another World War II and whatever. Granted, things won't be exactly the same. Maybe there'd be less death, maybe there'd be more. Who knows? I personally don't think that it's inevitable that there'd be a World War II and a Holocaust. I think that one person or one event can have a lot more power and influence than we'd like to believe. I've seen too many kids with Justin Bieber hair to think otherwise. At least they have hair. However, let's just say killing baby Hitler would end the possibility of World War II at that time. If that's the case, there'd be a good chance that you wouldn't exist because the baby boom wouldn't have happened after World War II. There wouldn't have been a rush to build the nuclear bomb at that time. Many argue that the existence of the nuclear bomb has prevented a World War III. It seems likely that eventually a nuclear bomb could have been developed. And what would have been the circumstances then? Would it have led to a nuclear holocaust? The situation would be very different. We might eventually get a World War II with more high-tech weapons and then kablooey to everybody. Or maybe if we got the bomb before the war happened, then maybe there never would be a war and there'd be peace bluey for everybody. There are just too many unknowns, which is why I would not kill baby Hitler. I might take his rattle away though to make him cry a little bit. So rather than saying hell yeah, I would do nothing because there's no guarantee of a great outcome. Which is why Jeb Bush's answer is a bit disturbing. I can't imagine a president just saying hell yeah to something like a war without having a plan for a great outcome. The moral is, time travel's complicated and don't kill babies. Wheezy. Need some life advice? Got an amazing challenge for me? Want to tell me you hate me? Love me? Ambivalent me? Leave them in the comments. I will respond to all of them or none of them, but probably some of them.